Hi and welcome to the Art of Tarot. My name is Stephanie and this is a reading for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Mars for June 2021. Thank you for being here. I work with Western astrology. I work with the tarot cards and oracle cards. In the beginning of the reading, I will go through general energies and then I will go look into a love and relationship situation. If you are interested in my German speaking channel, I'm originally from Austria, Vienna, so if you want to look at my German readings as well and you're a German speaker, then you find the link in the description box below, as you find all the other information that you need for private readings and the card decks I'm using and stuff in the description box, so just check it out and I'm sure you will find what you're looking for. If not, leave me a comment and leave me a comment if you enjoyed those videos and those readings, and subscribe and like, and you know the deal. All right, so let's look at the cards. We have eclipse season, which means new beginnings, endings, big cycles, starting anew. We have a Mercury retrograde, which might bring back things from the past here. That's very strongly indicated. We do have a big square coming up again. We had that square already a couple of times in the last couple of months. So that's Saturn and Uranus squaring each other. So Saturn is going retrograde, so it could really again be an emphasis on past karma when it comes to higher understanding, your higher consciousness, how to integrate that, and there might be some tension. And I feel like for you it could really be a very sudden realization, sudden thing that's happening, that's triggered from the outside, because we do have a tower here. It doesn't have to be like a catastrophic event, you know, but it can just be a very sudden realization of some sort. So let's look at your cards. Very interesting. We have the star card. You're coming into this month with the star in reverse. I think maybe you're feeling a little funky when it comes to bringing yourself outward. Maybe there is a little hopelessness that's settled in the beginning of the month. Maybe there is some sense of having difficulty to fully show yourself, to show yourself in your full light, to perceive yourself also in this star quality that you know is there, you know you have it, but you kind of cannot access it. That's the star cards in reverse to me. And you know, sometimes it's just like that. So sometimes we just cannot step into that mentality or in that energy where we feel like, oh, I can fully show myself and I'm not afraid and I'm courageous and I'm not afraid to be vulnerable as well. And I'm feeling safe and secure at the same time. So there might be a little bit of a difficulty in the beginning of the month. In the middle of the month, there is this Ace of Cups moment. So this is very interesting. If it's not about relationships, I will talk about relationships in a bit. It could be really a chance to walk into a new direction that is more emotionally fulfilling in any part of your life. So this could be friendships, this could be career, this could be opportunities that are just emotionally fulfilling and feel right. Just be careful that you're testing things out these days with the Mercury retrograde and not jumping into a new path, into a new life path and completely switching up your life right now. This is not the time to do it. Overthink. I'm normally not telling people to overthink, but if you're making a big life decision, then think twice, think 3 times during Mercury retrograde, because this is not necessarily the time to do that, which doesn't mean you cannot be open for opportunities. Check them out, go look into them a little bit, but don't make, you know, a 10-year plan. Because there is something presented to you, and I do understand that this feels good and this feels right at the moment, and it makes you curious. So I'm not saying that this is not something you should look at, because the universe wants you to look at it, but it doesn't want you to make those long-term decisions just yet. At the end of the day, with whatever is presented here, or at the end of June, with whatever is presented here to you with this Ace of Cups, I think there might be a realization by the end of the month, because Mercury is going direct again on the 22nd. So by the end of the month, I think it will be very clear that there might be, in this new path, there might be an imbalance of resources, where I feel like I put more work into a situation than I get back, or it's just not in balance how much I gain from this and how much I have to give. Maybe there is more people involved where you're like, I have to maybe split up my energy, my time, my resources, my money, maybe even my working force with different people, and it's just exhausting, and I cannot find a proper balance, a fair balance. This could be you, you know, splitting up your time between people, or this could be another person splitting up between the people. This could be a boss being unfair towards you with payment, and you're doing the same work and you kind of have to be in a begging position here. Or it could be, you know, a love interest where you feel like, okay, this seems like I have to do much more work than I actually want to do. And this person is kind of not doing the same thing. So yeah, or it could be a family thing. So this could play out in different scenarios. Obviously, this is why I'm doing a general energy in the beginning. But yeah, let's look at the love situation. So we do have a Tower moment, which is interesting. So I think with the square middle of the month, there could really be something happening suddenly. I have a strong feeling that a past person is coming back out of nowhere. You didn't really think this might happen again. You didn't really see it coming. It's kind of a surprise. I mean, now that you see this reading, maybe it's not anymore. But you know, it's kind of, well, really, is this really happening? And this person, I feel like, is making you an offer, emotional offer. Maybe they're like, well, I miss you, or you know, it seems like they want to reconcile. It seems like they do want to offer you something, but at the same time, I feel like they're in a power position here very much. You know, they feel like they're in a power position. They're very powerful when it comes to this connection, and maybe you don't like that, how much power they have over you, because that's kind of a topic here, unfortunately. You know, this can be also a past life situation where you maybe meet somebody new, because with the Ace of Cups, I always look at also something new coming in, or somebody new that just feels like this person that you know forever, you know, those kind of connections. Six of Cups, this person sees you as your soul, as their soulmate. And I think you still have a hard time moving on from this. This really seems to me like this kind of situation where you moved on from a person because you understood that they are not good for you. They kind of took it personally, maybe, I mean, duh, if you were close. I feel like you were close, maybe that's an ex, you were close, but you knew, okay, you have to move away from this person because they probably don't see you in within your full self. And as soon as you start showing your full self and stepping into that star energy, they don't like it. They feel like they wanna keep you down, you know, not in a good way. So this is very, I feel like that's the situation here, like very classic situation, you know, because we have also this originality card here that confirmed this star card in reverse, which is also Mercury in Aquarius. And I really think with these two cards, there is a topic about you know, you trying to step into your authentic self, into your creative self, into your genius self, I want to say, with the star card and with the Aquarius energy. And as soon as you step into that power, this person feels like you're getting too powerful and they need to control the situation. Still, there's a lot of love there, or a lot of emotions, let's put it that way. Maybe not healthy love, you know. I mean, I see that now in this card, because this card is interesting, Six of Cups. There is like these skulls on that train, you know, so that's a very specific picture for Six of Cups. Very specific. such an interesting deck. So yeah, in this specific case, I feel like, okay, yes, there's a lot of emotion, but you kind of feel like powerless when it comes to this connection, or felt powerless in the past, and that's why you also tried to get away from it, I think. Yeah, this person doesn't take it well, which does not surprise me, because that's the kind of, you know, people who cannot really deal with something not working out that they are involved in, because everything has to be great they are involved in. So yeah, I think this person is coming back. I think you are having a hard time moving on from this. They probably know that. That's why they're trying to step in again. You probably did not, I feel like you did not think this is gonna happen again. Well, it's happening again. It's the universe testing you, I think. If you're strong enough to stay in your power, to not let it really seems like to not let this person come in again and ruin your vibe, because they're like a vibe ruiner. And I see that because of the Queen of Swords in reverse, and that's such an uncomfortable card, because the Queen of Swords in reverse is not really very transparent in communication. There is always a sense of it's not honest. The communication is not honest. And the worst about the Queen of Swords in reverse, I feel like they might be holding back a lot, and when they say something, they might even pack it into this caring package, you know, like this care package, where they're like, the way they're trying to deliver the information to you is like, seems very caring, and that they care about you a lot, and that they only want your best, and blah blah blah. But the reality of things is that they are trying to control you, or trying to manipulate you, and by a gentle and nice way of manipulating you into, and that's the worst, you know? Because the King of Swords is just like sometimes straight out mean, and you can really see through it if he's in reverse, you know, talking about reverse energy. But the Queen can really make it sound like they want the best for you, but still they're just working for their own working for their own advantage here. And I feel like, and they might not even see you fully, or are afraid of the real you. They love the weak version of you, you know, and that's not a good thing. Let's just put it that way. They have feelings for the weak version of you, because then they can feel powerful and strong, and maybe they have a hero complex, you know, or a savior complex. And this is very obvious because this Charity card came out as well. So maybe they're like, you know, they want to do something good for you, but maybe you don't need them to, you know, maybe you're just fine on your own, and you want somebody who adds to your stuff and doesn't make you feel like you're the victim and you're so poor and you're the poor little princess. And that's the whole problem with the princess thing, you know. And I don't know, it's such a difficult archetype, because the princesses often, of course, are the tricksters in my opinion, because they might have a little bit of a Queen of Swords energy in reverse going on, where they're like, sorry for the sound, where they're like, you know, playing the weak and having somebody work for them constantly, and they're like just acting out the role of the weak. But it's a con woman. She's like acting the princess, but in reality she's just like a savage, you know what I mean? So, but I don't see that here. I see that you're a savage, and this person doesn't get it. And they want to have you in this role of weak little woman or man, whatever, you know, that they can take care of. And I think you're done with that, because that's very hurtful as well, you know, when somebody puts you in that place where you are powerless in a way. And with the World card in reverse, I think there is still the need to go into this again. So don't feel bad that you're not over it in a way, you know, don't feel bad like, oh, why can I not just move on? Well, it's okay. Maybe you need just this reassessment of sorts, and this is a very typical thing for the Mercury retrograde, that you need this reassessment of some sort to just be able to move on from this situation, because the world is in reverse. So I feel like there's still a need for you to get closure by having an encounter again. Resilience came out as an advice card, and I really like this, and this makes so much sense in this context. Sticks and stones may break my bones, and unkind words can somehow drain every bit of joy and color from my once rosy life. But nothing can ever permanently damage the real me. I love myself, I cherish myself, and I vow to remember that I'm always camped out in the depths of myself, even when I don't feel like very much of myself. And I feel like there has been some brainwashing going on in the past, where it's like this person wanted to make you believe that you're not strong enough to leave them or stuff like that, and then you did, you know, and they cannot accept that. So it very much seems like that sort of situation. I know it's very specific, but the cards came out very specific, and if that's not your situation, check out your sun, moon, or rising, Venus, Mars sign. Even Jupiter can be something where you can find answers on how to grow, how to expand. So yeah, thank you for being here. Please subscribe, like, comment, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.